Mississippi land. And we've got garden cotton, we've got sons and daughters, we've got grit and glory, we've got mother stories, we've got strength like towers, we've got hope and power.
God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land. God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land.
Strength like towers, we've got hope and power.
God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land.
Black leaves in the Mississippi River. Black leaves in the Mississippi fire. Black leaves in the Mississippi choir. Black leaves on the Mississippi land. And we've got garden cotton, we've got sons and daughters, we've got grit and glory, we've got mother stories, we've got strength like towers, we've got hope and power.
God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land. God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land.
Strength like towers, we've got hope and power.
God made woman with an iron hand, raised her up on heaven's land.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. This is the third episode of or the third part of Seven Storms. And as usual, I like to just get right to it, and then we can talk afterward. So here we go.
The fires had burned low, leaving only smoldering ash and the scent of rebellion. The seven storms, now complete, rode with purpose, each woman carrying the violence of change in her bones. They had ridden through fire before, but tonight the flames felt different. Victory tasted of ash, sweet but fleeting. At the front, Zola sat tall, gaze sharp, holding the weight of command. Another plantation had fallen, but the path ahead would take them into the heart of the system that had enslaved their people for centuries. This was no longer survival, it was war. Behind her, Savannah rode quieter than usual, her swagger tempered by the thrum of adrenaline. Survival had once been her only game, but the rebellion had drawn her in. Now she was fighting for something beyond herself, and there was no turning back. Josie, the wild card, felt the bite of her own bullet wound, but kept grinning through it. She'd always lived for the thrill, but the faces of those they'd freed stayed with her. Freedom wasn't just escape, it was building something worth dying for. Tala moved with her usual quiet intensity. Born of stolen lands and erased culture, she fought for her people's future. But shadows alone wouldn't break the system. For the first time, leadership loomed before her, uncertain and heavy. Maylin, once gone and now returned, rode with calculated calm. Her parents were gone. This was her place. She had always played the strategist, but now the game was real, the stakes final. She scanned the women ahead, knowing they weren't just fighting for freedom, they were fighting for each other. Lisette and Isabella held the rear, steady and unyielding. Lisette's Cajun fire had found a purpose in the rebellion. Isabella, the quiet enforcer, carried a tenderness for the others that made their bond unbreakable. They crested the ridgeline, silhouettes against the rising sun. For a breath, the world was still, painted in orange and red, a moment of peace after chaos. Zola looked over her shoulder, taking in the women who were now her family. The truth was clear in the dawn's light. This fight had only just begun. The 7 storms had returned. Zola, the commander, Savannah, the grifter, Lisette, the Cajun charmer, Josie, the daredevil, Tala, the shadow walker, Isabella, the enforcer, Mylin, the strategist. 7 women, side by side, no longer bound by chains or fear. They were storms, each one a force of nature, each one forged by their past. Now they would ride for blood, and this time, nothing would stand in their way.
Everywhere I go, there's an angel there. There's an angel there. Everywhere I go, there's an angel there. There's an angel there. Everywhere I go, there's an angel there. There's an angel there. Ooh, 'cause my God, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He'll never leave me alone. He never leaves me alone. Everywhere I turn, there's an angel there. There's an angel there. Everywhere I turn, there's an angel there. There's an angel there. Everywhere I turn, there's an angel there. Ooh, 'cause my God, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He'll never leave me alone. He never leaves me alone. All around my home, there are angels there. All around my home, there are angels there. All around my home, there are angels there. Oh yeah, 'cause my God, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. Ooh, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He'll never leave me alone. He'll never leave me alone. No, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He'll never leave me alone. Never leave me alone. Oh, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He'll never leave 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 me alone. No, He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone. No, He'll never leave me alone. He'll never leave me alone. Oh no, He'll never leave me alone. He'll never leave me alone. He'll never leave me alone.
Savannah was born in Charleston, the daughter of a Creole seamstress who stitched lace for women who barely spoke her name. Her mother hummed old songs as she worked, pins slipping into silk, while Savannah watched the steady rhythm of her craft. She taught her daughter to pour tea without trembling, to lower her gaze without losing herself, to walk into a room soft as sugar but with a spine of wrought iron. From those small lessons, Savannah learned the art of presence, how to command with a glance, weave beauty into silence, and be in a room without needing to be seen.
Make sure they never forget. It's not about beauty, it's about command of your space. Feel your feet on the floor, like you belong wherever you are, like the room ought to rise and greet you. That's how you walk in a room, quiet enough not to rattle their nerves, bold enough they remember your name.
Mama, why they call you girl? You as good as them. You are mo smart and mo pretty than them. Why do you have to treat them like they're so important? Like they're better than you are?
Because of you, Savannah. I need you to survive. I learn their ways so I can pass it to you. I get as close as I can so that one day you'll have what you need to deal with this world. Savannah, you gonna walk through their world like you own it. But first, you gotta learn how it's built.
Savannah never forgot that. Pride wasn't loud in their house. It was sewn into the seams and silences, in the glances. Her mother's quiet wisdom wove itself into Savannah's very being, teaching her that beauty, grace, and strength could coexist, but only if she knew when to show each and when to hold them close. Savannah learned to read a room before she learned to read a book. People complimented her diction, the way she poured tea, and the tilt of her eyes. They thought she didn't notice how they looked at her. But her mother noticed everything. She said little, but her eyes always saw it all. Once, when Savannah was 10, her mother whispered in her ear,
You, Savannah, your beauty is a gift from God. Don't let your gift become your prison.
Her father was a wealthy white man, married, invisible, and careful. He never claimed her. Savannah felt the bitterness when they passed him on the street with his family. The ache of being unseen lingered in her chest, though she never spoke it aloud.
You be more than what they make of you, Savannah. You hear me?
Yes, Mama, but I need you to stay. You can't leave me. What will I do without you, Mama? You gotta get better. You just got to.
I wish I could, baby. Oh God, what I would give to see you all grown up.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I can see.
I'm sorry for your loss, miss. Your mama was a fine woman. I knew her through a friend, always spoke kindly of her.
Thank you. She would like that. Are you from New Orleans?
Born and raised. I was in the area, thought I'd come offer my respects. If it suits you, miss, I'd be honored to call again, just to check on you. A woman alone is not safe. Maybe, when you're feeling up to it, you might let me take you somewhere to share a meal. A flower for a delicate flower. So, have you thought about giving a black man a break? Savannah, allow me to share a meal with you. Ms. Savannah, I'm so honored you're willing to take time out of your day to be here with me. I was wondering, would you mind telling me what makes you smile? I know there is a beautiful smile behind those sad eyes. You ever give thought to singing proper? Being on a stage, maybe? Performing for folks? You're a beauty, Savannah. And I got no doubt you got the gift to go with it. Singing can take you far, Savannah. Folks'll pay good money for a voice like yours. You'd have your own, wouldn't owe nothing to nobody. It's decent work, real decent. I know we are just getting to know each other, but I believe I can get you out of here. Go with me to a place where you'll be appreciated. I think you want more, Savannah. Just say yes. You will go.
Mama, I'm sorry I didn't visit you last week. I've been so busy. I met a man, a good man. I wish you could meet him. I'm sure you'd like him, Mama. He's tall and strong, Mama. Strong. He says I can make it as a singer. You always liked my voice, Mama. He said if I leave with him, he will help me get set up. I thought about it, Mama, and it's time I make my own way. So I won't be able to visit you. But no worries. I still talk to you every week, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. I love you, Mama. Are we getting close, Simon? I am so nervous. Do you think it's going to be all right? Do you think they'll like me? Let me sing? Oh, Simon, all I want is to make my mama proud. She wanted so much for me. I just got to make her proud.
Don't worry, pretty girl. Yes, indeed. They won't be able to get enough of you. You'll shine, Savannah. Be the center of attention. Won't be too long now. We'll stop in a while so you can get some rest. You'll need to be at your best when you get there. Well, here she is. What do you think, ma'am? Now ain't she something? Ain't found nothing like this gal in a while. She ought to be worth a little something, don't you think, ma'am? I can find you more like this gal.
Pretty, too pretty, in fact. And those eyes, soft, almost pleading. Men will pay more for that than for a song they'll forget by morning.
You said music, a stage. You said I'd be singing. This doesn't look like a theater. What kind of place is this?
Does it matter? A stage is a stage, girl. Some stages have curtains, some have velvet walls. What you'll give them, what they'll pay for, that's the performance.
You lied to me. You said I'd sing and I believed you. But I won't do this. I won't.
Won't? Listen to her. They all say
No,
that at first.
No, this isn't
You'll
what I
learn
came
quick
for.
enough,
I'm not here
unless
for
you'd
this.
rather learn the
I'm
hard
not your
way.
property. You go to hell. If it's the last thing I do, you're dead. I promise I'll get you. I'm going to get you. I promise I am going to get you.
Okay, well now, you're going to kill me, after all I've done for you. Then kill me, little girl. Do it now. You wanted a stage. Well, here's your stage. What you're gonna do is do what ma'am says. That's what you are gonna do.
Your first lesson is that everything in here is my property. Simon, I might need you to teach this girl some respect.
You listen to me well, you little bitch. Get your pretty ass in that room and put on the show like your life pending on it. Stop embarrassing me, or you're going to see a side of me that you don't want to see. Now, shut your damn mouth and stop giving me and ma'am so much back talk.
You go to hell. If it's the last thing I do, you're dead. I promise I'll get you. I'm going to get you. I promise I am going to get you. Oh, Mama, what have I done? I want to go home, Mama.
He didn't walk me down no stairs. Didn't warn me about them boys who wouldn't care. Didn't tell me what a real man sounds like. So I fell for the ones that lied just right. He never pulled my chair or checked my friends. Never showed me what to lose or what to defend. So I chased love with an open wound, looking for something I was never introduced to. Mama did her best, but she can't teach what it feels like when a father speaks. So I took every I love you too deep, even when they only meant it for a week. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right? How was I supposed to set the bar when I ain't never seen no man fight for my heart? Now I'm learning through heartbreak. places you can't see. How was I supposed to know if he ain't teach me? I thought pain was part of being chosen. If he stayed, then the hurt was worth holding. I called settling a sign of love, 'cause I ain't know a man should lift me up. No, you're beautiful just 'cause I'm his. No, I got you when life don't make sense. So I let bare minimum feel like gold, 'cause I ain't know I deserve more to hold. Mama raised a queen with a wounded crown, taught me strength, but I still let love drag me down. 'Cause daddy never gave me that love one-on-one, so I mistook lust for the real one. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right? How was I supposed to set the bar when I ain't never seen no man fight for my heart? Now I'm learning through heartbreak, piece by piece, trying to be soft in a world that's been hard on me. I ain't bitter, just broken in places you can't see. How was I supposed to know if he ain't teach me? I needed arms that protected, not ones that neglected. Needed truth without games, real love with no pain. So now I relearn what I missed, unpacking daddy wounds from every kiss. But I promise one day I'll be free of the love that never covered me. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when my first man left before I learned to fight? Now I raise my standards like prayers to the sky for the girl I was who needed to know why. I still stumble, but now I see the kind of love that was meant for me. And I'll teach my daughter what he couldn't show, so she'll know.
So you want to have a little fun? Well, I got all the fun you'll ever need. Tell me again about your property, man. Tell me all about fine girls like me. You bitch, I promise to kill you and I am here to pay you in full. Stand up, you asshole. Where is the big man that charms little girls? Tell me what you're going to do to girls that don't listen. Remember what I told you? Well, I am here to pay you in full. You picked the wrong black woman to mess with. You are worse than them. Sell out. Say your prayers, 'cause you're going on a long trip. Before you ask, I won't be joining you this time.
Do you hear me? In the dark, I'm calling. Never set you free.
I came from the void, no light in my lane. Turned every struggle to fire in my brain. Voices in my head said I'll never be the same, but I rose from the dirt, now they all know my name. Running through the storm with the weight on my back. Every step I take is a counterattack. No chains on my wrist, only scars that I own. I built an empire from the pain I was shown. She sings I'm broken, I'm falling, but I rise from the ashes, no warning. She sings I'm fading, I'm calling, but the fire in my chest keeps roaring. Enemies talk, but they whisper in gold. I write my story in the lines that unfold. Every battle I face made my spirit bold. From my pain into diamonds, my soul is gold. Whispers of demons they try to control, but I broke every chain, I reclaimed my soul. From silence to chaos, I conquered the sound. Now my voice is a weapon, it shakes the ground. Do you feel the fire inside? Even shadows can hide.
Don't move. This might hurt. I am going to wrap this leg to stop the bleeding.
You always patch up folks left bleeding in the dirt. Out here, most would walk past and let the forest finish the job. Wolves, crows, whatever comes first.
Only the ones still breathing. The dead belong to the earth, and I won't waste time arguing with death. You're still drawing breath, and that makes you worth it. You're lucky I wondered by. I'm not gonna to even ask what you did. Must have been pretty bad or stupid for you to be out here hurt with no one around for miles.
Luck feels like a cruel joke. Maybe you should have left me, would have saved you the work, and spared me from dragging this body through another day. The forests don't care if I live or die. It swallows everything the same.
Maybe. But here's what matters. You've got a choice now, and choices are rare. You can drag yourself up and ride with me, or you can lie down under these trees and let the shadows take you. I won't pull you either way.
What do I say about that? Offering me a choice. Ain't nobody given me a choice in a long time.
Then maybe it's about damn time you took one. Who knows, it might work in your favor this time, 'cause it sure looks like your luck here has ran out.
You want the top? You better act like it. This ain't for the faint-hearted. It's for the ones who refuse to break. Let's go. Woke up with a fire in my chest. Dreams heavy, but I wear them like a vest. I ain't built to settle, I was made to rise. Staring at the peak with war in my eyes. Every scar's a badge, I don't hide them no more. They tell the story of the battles I fought and won before. The world tried to crush me, left me in the dust. But pressure makes diamonds, now watch me combust. I grind in the silence, let success be the noise. I ain't waiting for a handout, I create my own choice. Took the pain, made it purpose, now I'm geared for the climb. Ain't no ceiling above me, just a test of time. I got no limits, I got no fear. Top of the mountain, I'm getting there. Blood in my veins, steel in my soul. I was born for the top, that's my only goal. No retreat, no surrender, I'm all in. Even if I fall, I'ma rise again. This is my year, this is my path. I'm racing toward greatness, do the math. Every setback's fuel, I converted the flames. Every hater's a spark that ignites my name. They said you can't, now I'm proving them wrong. Turn my doubts into lyrics, now I spit them in song. I don't sleep to dream, I wake to build. Every second's a step, every bruise is a skill. While they rest, I rise. While they quit, I go. While they wait, I grind. That's all I know. I'm not aiming to fit, I was born to stand out. A storm in my heart, I bring thunder and shout. I ain't here to compete, I'm here to reign. The throne ain't rented, I carve my name. I got no limits, I got no fear. Top of the mountain, I'm getting there. Blood in my veins, steel in my soul. I was born for the top, that's my only goal. No retreat, no surrender, I'm all in. Even if I fall, I'ma rise again. This is my year, this is my path. I'm racing toward greatness, do the math. They said I was dreaming too big. I said they were thinking too small. I don't need validation. I got vision, I got fire. And I'm not done till I'm legendary. I got no limits, I got no fear. Top of the world, I'm almost here. Sweat on my brow, heart full of fight. I was born for the struggle, fortunate night. No retreat, no surrender, I'm all in. Built from the ashes, destined to win. This is my rise, this is
I've been sad, I've been lost, I've been down and out and lonely. Yeah, I've been suffering at a job in a world that tries to own me. But when I wake up every morning, there's an image of a better place. Yeah, 'cause the harder that we grind, then the sweeter is the glory. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, gonna do it my way. Hey, gonna do it my way. So put me down, criticize me with your lies and with your parody. Yeah. In the darkness I don't hide, 'cause I got pride that gives me clarity. I still wake up in the morning with the vision of a better life. You see, the option of defeat's just not written in my story. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, gonna do it my way. Hey, gonna do it my way. Every time they build a wall around me, I will tear it down and say I'ma live my dream. Gotta live my dream. Even when the floods rush round to drown me, I just hold my breath and pray, let me live my dreams. Every single one of my, I ain't quitting none of my dreams. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Let me fly through the air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. 'Cause the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way.
I think this is going to be one of my favorite episodes of Fire and Finish. But I'll say that again next week. I know I will. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, Tonight, I wanted to mention my kids' books because I think that young kids need books that they can relate to, but also books that teach lessons about real world lessons. And I know I use a lot of the characters of my grandchildren, a lot of my books. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 books that I've written have actually had my grandkids as leading characters in the books. Uh, and I think that's really a good thing. I would encourage people to go to the library to get books, to share dreams as well as real life events with your kids through the art of reading and through the art of books. As usual, I'm going to always mention my commitment to portraying women in leadership roles. One thing I wanted to say about about our books, I believe the history is really important, but I don't believe distorting things, regardless whether we like to face them or not, is good for us. And a lot of my books, I have show a lot of the the strength of my community, of the Black community, and their endurance. But also, I try to celebrate the strengths of other cultures as well. But I'm saying this because I will not write a book where Black people are flawless. I will not write a book where we don't make mistakes, where we don't have people that are deceitful or that do things that are not good. I'm not going to write a book that makes us flawless, because I think that it's very important that our children and that we're portrayed as human beings with immense strength, but also with flaws. And so when I wrote this particular one about Savannah and what she went through as a young girl and being deceived, that is something that happens, and it's not exclusive to Black men, but we Black people have experience, and a lot of us will know what that means when you get in jobs, when you are out in the world and you have someone and it looks like you, and they're working harder than anyone else to make sure that you're not successful. That is a real thing. That's not a fake thing. And so I do incorporate a lot of this, and I do incorporate some of this in my book. And I try to use a good blend of showing that as a total, as a whole, the Black community is a very strong and resilient community, but not a flawless community. And and I don't think any community is. And I think one of the mistakes that that a lot of people make is they only want to show the good of their community, or they want to run from the bad. And that's going on right now with our history, where we are tearing down things because certain things people don't want to face. And I've never believed that that was a good thing to do. I think it is what it is. That's what we often say. It is what it is. And so in my books, I really try to show the vulnerability of people, not just Black people, but of people, the narrow-mindedness of people, and also the extraordinary sides in human nature. And so that you can collectively get a person, a whole person, good, bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so even in our women, even in the women that I like to portray as in leadership roles, I also don't want them to be something more than a human being, more than something that we all can relate to. Our flaws, as you can see, Savannah was very inexperienced when it came to men. She had been sheltered. Her mother had protected her, which was a beautiful thing. And she didn't have a father. And all of this came to light, and her strength from the way that she grew up, but also her weakness of the things that she had missed growing up. And but all of it came together to build an extraordinary woman, and a very powerful woman, and a woman that you would remember. And but all of it came together. But it was her naivety, as well as but she clung to the things. And as they often say, you can run but you can't hide from your upbringing. And the good things in her life, she did remember those, and she remembers the things that her mother taught her, and she used those things to the best of her ability. At first she used them not for good, but then she learned to use them for the good, to protect people that were in bondage and people that were being oppressed or abused. And she learned to use those same skills to free those people. Savannah is a wonderful example of endurance and resolve, in women as a whole, and in women of color particularly. I thank you so much for joining us. We're going to continue to meet. You have 7 women to meet. And we're going to try to find out what happened after they left the plantation that they burned to the ground last week. So we're going to try to add a little bit of that in there, and then introduce you to yet another very strong and very powerful woman. And I look forward to you joining us. And I thank you so, so very much. And as always, I am very humble that you take time out of your day to spend a little bit of time with me, sharing my art that I so love. Thank you so much. Now, what are we going to hear tonight on our way out? Let's try this. Well, let's turn it up and then we can hear it. Good night.
I've walked through fire just to feel the sun. Carried stories no one ever runs from. This ain't just strength, it's legacy built on every black woman who came before me. I rise with the weight of the world on my chest. Still serve grace with no time to rest. They don't see the scars behind my smile, but I've been a queen every damn mile. They question my magic, try to dim my light, but I bloom in darkness. I was born from fight. Ain't made of glass, I'm roots and stones. Divine by design, a force unknown. I'm a warrior in my skin and bones. Black girl thunder standing all alone. Carved by trials, raised by truth. Soul on fire, still holding youth. They can't break what I've become. I am struggle, I am song, I am someone. In this melanin, power is grown. Yeah, I'm a warrior in my skin and bone. Every no I turn to fuel. Every door slam taught me a new rule. I carry grandmama's prayers in my veins, and I dance through heartbreak, through pain. Not your mule, not your shame. I write my story, I reclaim my name. From the boardroom to the corner store, every version of me divine to the core. They try to